Good evening, folks. This is a MJA public service announcement. I watched a music video that was very graphic and unthinkable about a female suicide that affected me to speak out. To all the females in the world who have thought about suicide or are thinking about it at this moment, step back and take a moment to think. Think about if you did carry out your suicide. It's going to cause the ones who care about you so much pain and guilt. Let's say you're in a situation where you have no family or friends, so nobody would miss you. Things can still be fixed. Let's also say, what if you were one of these persons who touched someone's life without you even knowing it? Let's say someone seen you doing an act of kindness sometime in your life, and it made them become a better person. There would be no question your death would affect them. Being an investigator for 42 years, I have seen it happen. As for friends, there are groups that get together because they have a common interest. They're not dating groups. It gives you a chance to meet people with the same type of interest and you network. I know several people who have met that way, and some even become business partners. MJA has even done that in the past, attended a group conference in our line of work to gain new relationships with other groups. If it's a death of a spouse or a child, no matter how lost you think you are, you can get past it and deal with it one day at a time. It's been done thousands of times before, so you can do it. So say to yourself, no matter what the circumstances are, there are ways to put you and your life in a positive position. If it's men trouble, divorce or abuse, and etc., no matter how you feel now, there will come a time where the right man will come along. There are still good men out there who don't gamble, drink, cheat, or be abusive. If that's not your cup of tea, there are still good men out there who party that are complete gentlemen. Many females have learned by not giving up there is someone out there for them. If your issue is that you're trapped in an abusive relationship, there are ways to get you out. You women need to understand that an abusive relationship can turn into a homicide real quick. If your issues are deeper than that, no matter what the circumstances, anything can be treated or worked out. Let's say you have had unspeakable things done to you. There is a way it can be treated, and once again, just reach out for help. Once you learn you're not the cause of what happened to you and that you can't control what other people might do, it's a lot easier to move on. Thinking about suicide is not the answer when you can learn life is a gift. You will find if you rise above your issues, you will realize your self-worth. Granted, for many, life isn't fair, but if you carry on, things will get better. As for myself, while growing up from 6th grade to 11th grade, we had a little clique of people we all hung out together. There was a total of 11 of us. Through the years, 9 out of the 11 died before their time. The causes of death ranged from suicide, which were 2, homicides, which were 3, overdose, cancer, heart attack, car accident. It's been and still is overwhelming. In the last 7 years, the other remaining friend left alive has avoided me when I would travel back to Indiana. I found out later that it had become too painful for him to visit with me when I was in town because all we thought about was the other 9 who should be here with us. You would think that would bring us closer together as friends, but because of our memories of the deaths, he had to distance himself from me. So, ladies, your untimely death could also damage people's relationships and lives. There are groups and organizations for every issue you might have. All you have to do is reach out for help. You have nothing to lose, but a new life for you can be gained if you reach out for help. One positive thing I have learned in life: during our years of our life, the stage is never empty. We want to thank the people who listened to our public service announcement. That's the end of tonight's public service announcement. My name is Mark, and good night from Plattsburgh, New York.